watch this. Never seen this before. I'm excited.
Here, I don't think I've ever seen this match either. So I'm glad that he picked this one.
It's a fine pick, sir. Appreciate the suggestion. I love it. I'm holding the title for this. You know what? I'm going to hold it for every episode. A month of honor as long as you don't want to hold it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with another lit match. Tonight, for the month of honor, honoring Ring of Honor this month of August, we have a very special guest. It is our friend, CZ from Card Subject to Change podcast. Brother, we love your work.
Yeah,
and
man.
We're glad to have you.
Hell yeah.
I love you guys' work too. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, long time overdue, man. Appreciate you coming on. For everybody out there, we have it down there what we're watching tonight on the scroller to make it easy. My finger doesn't go through because of the filter, but it's fine. It's okay. But go to YouTube, all right? Again, I suggest Honor Club. Great fucking app, easy to use, easy to find matches. Reminiscent of how the network was where you can like type in a guy or a match and it'll come up and it's, like a wrestling app fucking should be, but neither here nor there. Go to YouTube because that's free as shit. And again, this was my man CZ's choice. Great choice. I've never seen it. I love anything Samoa Joe. I'm sold on
and Seth too.
And yeah, it's your guy.
We love Seth. Aaron's not too fond of Seth. But
here we go.
To make it easy, Fran, let's get a little countdown here.
We're gonna count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, he did it.
Here we go.
He did it fancy, like he's from.
Yeah, I am fancy.
He didn't even say that. Look at Samoa Joe looking young as fuck.
That's why I like watching these back. They look like babies.
He looks so goddamn.
Looks like Samoa Joe's youngest son starting off.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
He does.
Like Ricardo.
So, bro, I asked you before we put this on, why you picked this match. Explain to everybody out there why this match was in your choice.
So, several reasons. This is the only meeting in Ring of Honor between Joe and Tyler Black. I was actually in the building for this match. It was at the Rising Above pay-per-view in 2008. It was not a match on the pay-per-view. It was a dark main event. And this was not advertised. Samoa Joe nobody knew he was there. When he came out, the pop was just incredible. And I got chills because this was the first time I've gotten to see him in person, which was awesome.
So they were circling each other in the ring. They're locking up right now. Where are you in the arena?
So I'm on the hard cam, opposite the hard cam. If I remember correctly, I'm over to the right of the screen. I've watched this a couple times over the last few hours just to kind of re-immerse myself. It's been a little bit trying to pick myself out, but I haven't been able to. I know I'm on the floor, cool. Just a few rows back, but be honest, my memory's not what it used to be, so I'm pretty sure I was on camera right, but I might have been on the opposite side.
It's all good.
Hey, I'm headed to Death Before Dishonor on the 21st at the 2300, better known as the ECW Arena, with my 13-year-old son. We're going to have the fucking time of our lives.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And we'll get to meet in person Red Velvet, who is coming on the show again next week.
Awesome.
So this is going to turn into a fucking interview because that's what I do. I'm sorry, dude. But
it's okay.
This was a dark match, you said, right?
Right.
What was the rest of the card that night? Tell me about that night.
I actually have that pulled up so I could remember. I know that the main event was Nigel versus Danielson. For the ROH World Championship, which anytime Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson touch in a ring is magic.
Unreal. Super jealous.
Got to see one of my favorite managers who was gone before his time, before he really got to shine, Larry Sweeney, leading Sweet and Sour Incorporated, Chris Hero, Go Shiozaki, and Davey Richards against Roderick Strong, Brent Albright, and Ace Steel in a 6-man.
That's crazy.
Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs in an I Quit match.
What? That's so crazy.
Yo.
If you can find it, I got this recently off of eBay because I lost my DVD collection in a move a few years ago. So I got this recently off of eBay. If you can find it, it's called Rising Above. This whole card is lit. Mischief versus Sarah Del Rey, Delirious against Rhett Titus,
Yeah, I
Claudio.
want to check this shit out. Like it's on there. So
Oh yeah, it should be on. I'm pretty sure it's on Honor Club. I don't have a subscription right now. I like Honor Club. My only problem is that they have it divided by matches, and you can't sit and watch a whole show from start to finish.
Yeah.
That kind of bugs me.
You can at least search. Like I bring that up because like Netflix is WWE, so you can't search it. Just every pay-per-view comes up when you type something in. So it's
right.
You can't type in like So I understand that. I get it. And like if you're not like someone who's going to use it all the time, so it is $10 a month. It might even be $12.99 a month right now. I don't even remember what I'm paying.
It's not bad. It's a good platform, and it brings back lots of nostalgia for me because this was what got me into the indies. I mean, we have a local promotion that. So I'm in Davenport, Iowa, home of Seth Rollins, Tyler Black.
Okay.
His school is right in my backyard. That's not why I picked this match. I'm not the biggest fan of Seth as a person. I think he's a good athlete. I think he's a good wrestler, and I followed his career from the beginning, from his start here in what was once called Scott County Wrestling, now SCW Pro. Up until he went into the big time. I've interviewed him a couple times before he was Seth Rollins.
That's cool.
But like I said, the reason this match spoke to me, this whole card is brilliant. I know you guys did the ladder war with Steen and Generico against the Briscoes. I got to see a Briscoes Generico Steen match live on this show.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
What I find interesting too when we talk about it specifically, our month of honor, these Ring of Honor matches, how you didn't realize how big these matches would be 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really looking, and you were part of history, dude. You were there in a night where there was only 1,000 people or whatever, and like you're part of that. Like, that's really cool. Like you don't understand that at the time. But like we're seeing two guys right now who were world champions within the past year, literally. Samoa Joe was the AEW world champ last year, and Seth was the heavyweight champ last year. So like these guys are still fucking doing it. So just amazing to be a part of something like that, dude.
And you don't know where these guys are going to be when you're in the arena 20 years ago, 18 years ago.
Like a loaded card like that.
Right. That's the beautiful thing about going to these. God. So Ring of Honor, technically at this point in time, it's considered kind of an indie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the beautiful thing about going to these indie shows is you never know. There's some really fucking talented people, and that's why I love interviewing these guys from these indie shows as well.
I agree. That's what we do at Card Subject to Change for the most part. We interview a bunch of indie wrestlers.
The best,
and
bro.
that's I feel that's my way of giving back to the business. Letting these younger kids and some veterans too. We have veterans who've been on the indies forever.
Rory,
come on, but letting them have a platform to tell their story just means so much to me.
These Central Empire guys, man, Rory, who's been around forever.
Yeah,
he's fucking great, and he has knowledge. These other guys, JT Energy, Jared Thumb. These are, we're out here in Pennsylvania. I know these guys.
JT Energy, good friend of mine. Love him to death. I know he stepped away for a while. He recently had a baby. So, his wife did, not him. That'd be kind of hard for him to have a baby.
He'd be rich.
He would be. But he, I can't wait for him to step back in the ring. I think he's coming back soon. But no, you see so much talent. You mentioned Rory Fox. All three of those guys you mentioned have been on Card Subject to Change before. Rory is great. He started off on that MTV reality show, So You Want to Be a Professional Wrestler.
Yep.
Really cool. That's on YouTube. Highly recommend going and checking that out. But he, my fun Rory Fox story. I was at a show on the 4th of July. It was an outdoor show, and here in the Midwest, it's hotter than hell in July. And I didn't bring any water with me. I brought my chair, but I didn't bring anything to drink. So I'm sitting there, I'm overheating, and I decide, okay, I'm gonna dip out before the main event. And Rory sees me walking. He's like, "Where are you going?" Man, I'm just spent. I can't sit in the sun any longer. Well, I'll sell you some of my water. True heel fashion, he offered to sell me his, and it was half full. It was a used water bottle.
Mm.
And you bought it, didn't you?
No, I did not.
I was waiting for like, well, I mean, yeah.
Well, you know, it's half backwash, half water. Rory Fox is somebody I'd love to have on the show just because of a mutual friend of ours, Clint Dye, recommended watching some of his stuff, and I did, and I really enjoyed it. Clint Dye's coming on the show here soon as well.
Awesome.
It's going to be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Clint's a good dude.
Rory Fox, I respect his work just from what I've seen. And then I made a joke one time on one of his posts. He posted a picture. I told him that he looked like what Sandman would look like if he was sober his entire life.
Yeah.
And he enjoyed that. So I think we'd have a good time with him. He seems to have a good sense of humor. And you know us, we're about having fun and talking wrestling.
That's what I'm all about too. I'm right there with you.
Let me ask everybody a question. In a real fight, who would you rather fight? Tyler Black, Seth Rollins, whatever, or Samoa Joe?
I'm beating the shit out of Seth.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Tyler.
I'm not getting in a fight with Samoa Joe. No,
Yeah,
thank you. That's a hard pass right there.
Like even with his trading, I think if like we were fighting like a real fight, I think I'd beat Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'm just my whole point of that was Samoa Joe is like a real badass. I'll be on a commercial. Fuck, you guys have a commercial?
No, but I'll pause.
We just hit one. Yeah, we'll let you know what time cue we go back to. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because like it drives me fucking bananas.
Samoa Joe.
People don't give him the credit because
Aaron said it's going to turn into an interview.
Yeah, it is. Here we go.
So if you're watching Ring of Honor, who is your favorite all-time Ring of Honor talent?
There's so many names. I don't know that I could narrow it down to just one. Danielson is up there. Nigel McGuinness, Samoa Joe, Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs. There's so many that I can go on and on. But I'm more like old school Ring of Honor, like the early 2000s,
Yes.
early to late 2000s. I didn't watch much during like the Adam Cole era. I'm not very fluent on more recent stuff like that.
You're more of a Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards guy.
Yeah. That
So
was my
Francisco
time.
here. I've recommended Eddie Edwards to Francisco because he's a fan of like that hard-hitting, bigger guy wrestling. I think he would really like Eddie Edwards.
We're through the commercial.
All right.
We're at 10 minutes and 12 seconds.
Okay.
And whenever you're good.
A little bit ahead of you, but now I should be caught up. Stepping on the face, brilliant face stomp from
Yep.
Tyler
All right, where do we go?
Yeah.
All right.
And so Samoa Joe is in another favorite match of mine and my co-host on Card Subject to Change, Nick. We've occasionally done a show with a buddy of ours called Wrestlebacks, which I had no idea what the hell Wrestlebacks meant until they told me. If you're in a shoot wrestling match or a tournament and you get ousted from the tournament, you get a second chance. That's what the Wrestlebacks are, the secondary bracket.
Okay.
So we watch back big shows, big matches. One of the ones we reviewed is Samoa Joe versus Kobashi. And if you have not seen that,
I was gonna message that to him when you guys were kind of struggling to pick a match. So I was just well, let's do Joe and Kobashi because I've been wanting to watch that for. I've seen it a million times with these guys. I want to watch it.
I've seen it.
And if you haven't seen it, go out of your way.
Yeah.
Phenomenal match.
Bro, you'll love it. Hard hitting.
Anything Kobashi.
You would definitely love it. I definitely got to get into something with Nick because what is Nick's moniker?
Never wrong.
Never wrong, Nick. And you know what one of our favorite segments on our show is?
Here's where you're wrong.
Here's where you're wrong. By me. I got to get in there with Nick. He's never wrong, but guess what? I'm going to show him where he's wrong.
Ooh.
I got you. I will hook you up.
Even if it's a 10-minute thing, just me and him shooting the shit,
Oh, Joe.
I would love to do it.
Ooh, yeah.
Nick is
Also,
hard to
he's got
tie
radio.
down. Nick has 3 kids. One of them's in college. 2 of them are in. I think one is starting high school this year, or maybe just the year before. But they're all very active, and he is like super dad. So any sporting event, any cheering or dance event for his daughter, he is front and center. So he's
That's
hard to tie down,
exactly-
especially during the school year.
That's what we do,
That's exactly
baby.
how we do too. That's one thing
Same.
I do want to say. Not only do we love wrestling and we love getting together and having our adult beverages, but these 2 men
Or coffee.
and myself are phenomenal fathers.
Yeah.
We all have several children. Between the 3 of us, we got 10 kids.
And I have 9 of them. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Maybe.
Kidding.
No.
Kidding. Almost half them motherfuckers, though.
Well, me and Fran both got 3. Aaron got 4.
This right here, this is one of my favorite sequences in this match when Joe has him in the submission and just goes from one to another to another.
That's it. That's, again, another piece of his. He's real. He's real. So that was what I'm going to go back to. That was the whole point I brought up about Samoa Joe, because guys like Vince Russo, when he was in TNA, like, I don't get Samoa Joe. Jim Cornette, I don't think, was a big fan of Samoa Joe, which to me makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, Jim
Right.
Cornette. Samoa
You
Joe.
know, like it just boggles my mind.
It might be the
Maybe,
physique.
yeah,
It's the
look.
physique.
Don't give me a fuck.
It's 100% the physique, but that shouldn't matter. He's tremendous. He
was
is.
Big Bubba was his fucking heavy for
Yeah,
how long?
But you got to
Give
think
me a
about
break.
you got to
Break
think
Taylor
about
was like
some
300 pounds.
some guys who are big dudes like Yokozuna.
And again, he'll
Fucking-
fuck you up for real. So
Yeah.
like that was my whole
Yeah.
point. Like, yeah, Samoa Joe doesn't look like the typical wrestler, but like
earthquake.
again, all right, him or Hulk Hogan in a real fight. I would rather fight Hogan than fucking Samoa Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Are you kidding? Come on. There's not
Joe is
very-
one of the handful of people that should have won the WWE World Championship when he was with the Fed.
Oh, 100%.
So we had our Mount Rushmores, and we were bringing up pay-per-view titles, and the name Great Balls of Fire came up, and I brought that match up, and that was their one and only match, and that was their opportunity to put it on him. You know what I mean? And have that 3-match run where he gives it back to Brock on the 3rd match. But I that was their moment. They should have did it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Even with his rivalry with AJ in WWE, the
Yeah.
whole Wendy rivalry.
Oh, so good.
That would have been a great time to pull the trigger, but from everything I understand, Vince just looked at him as another fat Samoan.
Yeah. Which it's again.
It boggles my mind.
Him or Roman Reigns in a real fight. Again, give me Roman.
You mean
I don't-
Samoa Joe?
I don't want Samoa Joe. I'd rather
Oh,
get
no,
Roman.
you'd rather
Right.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
100%.
For sure.
100%. He'll have fun doing it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, he will. He'll fucking enjoy it. So I don't want any parts of it. I just don't think he gets enough love.
No. Somebody I would have.
Joe got a fun on his island driver
Somebody
there.
I wouldn't fight either.
Underappreciated.
That's a big stat.
And bro, the only Samoan doesn't get the Samoan rub from the Unawais. Or
Right.
the only one that's not. His legit name is Samoa Joe. Well, not legit, but like his wrestling name, and he's not part of the Samoan dynasty family in any way, shape, or form. Doesn't even need it.
He's better than most of them too.
Right. I mean, I'd rather watch one Joe match than 20 Jey Uso matches.
Thank you.
I'd rather fucking hear Joe talk for 30 seconds than watch anything with Jey Uso.
Yes.
I'd rather watch fucking Samoa Joe eat
Mm,
at a buffet than watch Jey Uso.
he would have some mashed potatoes and gravy. That seems like
God, Jey Uso is just
like a whole side plate of just
I can't stand it.
mashed potatoes and then gravy separately. So you know, just fucking I get it. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not saying that because I do that too. I'm just
And yet, Jey Uso is a former world champion where Joe is not. What the hell is wrong with that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's
Well,
sake.
Samoa Joe doesn't eat. That's why.
Well,
Oh,
here's
yeah.
the thing, too. That the lineage of that title in WWE is fucked. because they split it up. They made it into 2, then back to 1, then Undisputed, then back to 2, then SmackDown, and like
It's
what
watered
titles?
down.
What?
Yeah, it's
Where
watered
like that
down.
lineage is
Yeah.
it's fucking
I
gone,
agree.
man.
It's
It's gone. They
Nice-
they broke that
nice
shit up
little
years ago.
prestige of it.
package.
Yep.
It don't mean
Suplex
shit anymore.
driver
You're
type
right.
thing there. That was good.
I sound so like negative about it. But sorry.
No, you're absolutely right.
No.
It's
So,
true. Man.
We
Like,
just did our Mount Rushmores of Mount Rushmores, episode 3. So I'm going to ask you just your one answer of your favorite of each of those categories that we did tonight.
oh yeah.
What is your favorite title belt design?
Oh, the Winged Eagle. Hands
Winged
down.
Eagle. Okay. What is your favorite pay-per-view name of all time?
That's really tough.
That is tough. There's a lot of good ones.
There are.
And there's a lot of bad ones. Great Balls of Fire.
I can't go with that one. I don't know. For nostalgia purposes, Starcade has got to be up there.
Oh my man, we're 2 for 2.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah.
Let's
How
go.
about Wrestling Family?
go.
Wrestling Family.
Yes.
Oh, it's got to be Dusty Rhodes and the Rhodes family.
Oh, yo,
Okay.
yo, my boy, yo,
and then the
my
final
boy.
one is Wrestling Couples.
Wrestling
Couples.
couples. Ooh. Ooh. Like real life couples or on screen couples?
It's up to your interpretation.
We did a mixture of all.
We did a
We
mixture
all had
of
a
all.
different interpretation. Which
And
was kinda
listen,
cool.
when it came to wrestling families, my answers were totally outside the box.
Okay, that makes
That's all I'm
sense.
saying.
So, okay, I'm gonna say the Miz and Maurice because I think Miz is such an underrated heel, and they have so much chemistry when they're on screen together. That's who I'd have to go with.
So every answer that you said was on one of ours.
Mhm.
So what we do, I don't know if you've seen, we do Mount Rushmore of Mount Rushmores. We do 4 categories. We do our Mount Rushmores of each category, and we do 4 episodes, 4 categories each episode.
Okay,
So every answer you just gave us was on one of the 3 of us had chose each one of those answers.
that's awesome.
That is,
Mhm.
so that means that you're smart.
Let's not go too far here.
Okay,
Let's
that
not go
means
too
that you're a good wrestling fan.
Yeah.
That I will give you.
You're a fucking wizard. You already knew the answers. You just said it.
Yeah, I'm a certified wizard. I don't have the certificate
Yeah.
next to me, but
He has a certificate.
I also want to point out too, like the sleeper hold is so fucking stupid, but when it's called the Coquita Clutch and Joe does it, it's somehow not stupid,
right.
right? Like nobody else ever did. Like, oh, did you see that sleeper? It was so good. But the Coquita Clutch,
Coquita Clutch, or even the rear naked choke. When you call it the rear naked choke, like they did in
even
this
better, even better. Yeah,
That was on my Mount Rushmore submission holds. Was the rear
Yeah.
naked choke.
come on, man. We've done so many, bro. But yo, CZ, thanks for coming on,
Yep,
bro. What a
thank
great
you.
fucking match.
Yep.
And real quick, like we talked through all of it, okay?
Yeah.
But when we watch good wrestling, it's hard to poke fun at. We like watching a lot of shitty matches. Those are a lot of fun to watch. So we're gonna do one of these sometime with you, and we're gonna watch something awful.
Something
And we
terrible.
will have so much fun making fun of it because that's what we'll be averted to is what we're watching. We were just watching great wrestling and good spots.
And we were trying to get our fan base to get to know you a little bit
Yeah,
as
brother.
well, because we are very strong supporters of Card Subject to Change.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on there commenting, I'm sharing. I wish you
And
guys
we really appreciate it. I need to do more sharing and promoting of my friends on podcasts. I don't do enough on social media right now. I've kind of stepped away a little bit, other than promoting Card Subject to Change when I think of it.
I'm the same way, bro.
But
He can't.
I love
he-
you
he
guys.
does
I
all
love-
those-
yeah, unfortunately, I do all the social media stuff for us.
Yeah.
And at some points, you know, I got shit going on too. So like we'll have a lull where there's like 2 weeks where I don't really do anything because I got kids and sports and shit going on. So it people that think that all this is easy, it's only easy when you don't have a shoot job, a shoot family,
Yeah.
and all that shit going on.
With all that, we're gonna get you back on again, brother. We got to do this again.
Yep.
We'll come on your shit and have a blast again. We'll watch some shitty wrestling. That's the fun stuff.
That is the fun stuff. And we also want to give you the time here to go ahead and plug
man.
your show and anything that you got coming up that you're proud about.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're doing.
So I'll tell you, you guys talk about shitty wrestling. Nick and I, once a year around Christmas time, we have what we call our ugly sweater party wrestling edition, where we pick the shittiest pay-per-views we can think of and review the whole thing. December to Dismember has come up. King of the Ring 95 to go outside of WWE. Last year we did, I believe it's Legends of Wrestling or maybe Heroes of Wrestling.
Oh, that's with the Bushwhackers and like the worst tag match ever, right? Like
yes,
It's Bushwhackers and what, Beverly Brothers.
Nah, it wasn't. I don't even remember. It was bad though. It was.
I'm seriously pushing for Bash at the Beach 2000 this year, but I got to convince Nick that we need to do it.
The first sold out would be good.
Yeah,
so
that would
here's
be good.
a suggestion too. WrestleMania 5, other than the main event, everything but the main event.
Okay, I'll put that on the list.
Oh, what was the one that you made us watch?
WrestleMania 9.
No, was it 11?
No, it was 9.
With the
outdoor
with the Gold Dust and Piper.
Man, what? Oh, no. I remember that one. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was.
I'm pretty sure it was 11.
11.
It was 11.
Yeah, that sounds right. That feels right.
It was one of those ones where like, oh, we saw it as kids. It was really hard to watch. My God. I remember the first match. I'm like, this is WrestleMania? Like, there's like a 6-man match with like I don't even remember, but I just, oh God, dude. So that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
I know that feeling. I've sat through those shows.
I love it.
But as far as me, I have 2 main podcasts that I'm a part of. I'll give a cheap shout out to Joe Monroe and a cheap plug to his show, The History of Pro Wrestling, where I am his co-host. But for me, last Wednesday of every month, I'm on Wrestling with Fitness. My buddy Zach and I are on a fitness journey, and that's our way to stay accountable. Once a month, we bring on wrestling guests who are fitness oriented. But every week, most Sundays at 6:30, sometimes card subject to change as far as the time, pun intended. You can find us on our Facebook and YouTube, card subject to change at CSTC Podcast. We're interviewing people from the indies, mostly in the Midwest, reviewing mostly WWE now, just because neither one of us really want to pay for AEW's 9,000-hour shows, though we will be reviewing All In, so I'm excited for that. And I'll give our most recent episode. We had some technical issues. There's a little bit of an echo in the audio, but if you can live through that, Joe Dombrowski, one of the main voices of independent wrestling right now. You can see him on JCW, MLW, and his resume is like a where's where of wrestling promotions where he's done commentary. Fantastic interview. Check it out. It's on our YouTube page in our archives.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
I do want to recommend, and I probably sent this to you in a message, a young lady named Mia Friday. Get her on your show, brother. I'm telling you, it's worth every second. She's got a great personality. She's a fantastic wrestler.
Yeah.
Check her out.
Send me her info again so I can reach out. I know
I will do.
One of my biggest problems, and it's not really a problem, is I book so far ahead. I'm looking at October right now for how far out we're booked. So I'm excited for the
Same here.
It's relatable, bro. Relatable.
Same here. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Watch Tyler Black versus Samoa Joe. The month of honor is shaping up to be something incredible for us, and we want to thank CZ for coming on.
Thank you.
Tell Never Wrong Nick that he's always wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm always right, and I will tell him where he's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass that on.
Yes, it's fantastic to have you on here. We've interacted on Joe Monroe's show a few times. I'm glad that we finally got to have this moment with you on the show.
Yep.
And we're definitely going to reach out to you to have you back for some more stuff.
Run this shit
Please
back.
do. I have my life is work, sleep, and wrestling. That's what I do. So I'm happy to come on anytime you guys want me.
Work, sleep, wrestle, repeat.
All right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Goddamn right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
My
subscribe,
man.
share, go out and get that subject to change, card subject to change with CZ and Never Wrong Nick.
Mhm.
Go check them out. Follow them.
Always
Great
wrong,
stuff.
Nicholas.
Always Wrong Nick.
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Always wrong, Nicholas.
And just so you know, CZ, this isn't geared towards you, but it's something we say at the end of every episode. What is that, Aaron?
Oh, suck